our top scorer so far, Ayadin Singh with 8 points. Freyan Garcia with 8 points as well. Nicole Long starts us off in the third with a power hit from the middle.
You know, it's really nice to see the Mapua Lady Cardinals, and despite na natalo sila nung second set, parang kalimutan nyo na yun. Parang ganun na yung pinapakita nila. They don't look down as they enter the third set.
They're entering with a lot of energy here. Here's a running attack. Dug up on Dangan on the second jump. Kabadin! Popped up by Eliases. And this is going to be a chance ball. Kavika over to Rica Blanca.
Rica Blanca, who is the highest pointer from their last match in the second round against the Lady Blazers, 11 points.
Yeah. And if Densing has the most effortless form, just for me, Raisa Rica Blanca has the scariest form, especially with the way she gathers and approaches the ball.
That's true. Parang matatakot ka if you're a blocker in front of her.
Yung parang nasa isip mo, ayan na, ayan na. But this time, Benilde responds.
Now this is different. You know, both teams are starting in a good note with high energy. So tingnan lang natin kung sino yung mag-pull away midway and magtatapos ng third set.
Maika go. Nicole Long. Densing. Check ball. So Ayadin Singh swings for her 9th point in the match.
You know, Densing, even as a rookie player, plays really smart and crafty. And grabe yung power niya. Tsaka kahit na lamang yung Mapua kanina, siya talaga yung nagsistep up for the Lady Blazers. So, siya talaga yung isa sa mga super rookies of this season.
That's right. Mike's with a dig. Lieses will try, and she gets it off the block. Benilde with 3 straight points. And it's the same with set number 2. Nung nasa service line na si Maika ko, doon na nag-run itong Benilde.
So we'll see if they're gonna pull away the points again dahil nasa service line si Maika.
See, these are difficult first balls. Rica Blanca. Mikes keeps it alive, but no second ball for Benilde. So Mapua takes it back.
That's the version of power by Rica Blanca. Grabe, sobrang nipis nun. And even I, as a libero, alam kong mahirap kunin yung ganung klaseng bola.
Nicole Ong to serve. Running drop will work for Christy Ondangan.
You know, Ondangan has been targeting puro long ball kanina si Ondangan kaya umaatras yung depensa ng Mapua kapag siya yung pumapalo. And nakita niya na sobrang laking space talaga nung nasa ere siya, and she changed midway. Nag-tip siya and grabe.
Kavika. Rica Blanca off the block. Ako, nagkahiyaan.
Miscommunication there. Kasi Densing, that's the second ball. Talagang binigay niya yun kay Basarte.
Yeah. That's Basarte and Densing. Okay.
Pero usually kasi kapag ganong klaseng sitwasyon, galing siya sa blocking. So it's usually the player na nasa floor yung kukuha nun.
Yung malapit?
Yung nakatingin. Kasi nakatalikod siya, tapos nag-twist siya.
Pumawi agad si Ayadin Singh. Cross-court kill for Densing. We've seen that quite a few times already in this match.
Densing has been phenomenal in this game. Grabe yung pinapakita ni Densing sa atin ngayon.
She is the first player in double figures with 10 points. Taret Manalo, too strong. 6-4 for Benilde.
Isa din to sa malalakas na servers ng Benilde.
Ito si Ayadin Singh. You have a lot of heavy servers on this squad. See, that's a difficult first ball. Kabadin. Here is Nolasco. They haven't said her name in a while now. Sam breaks her silence.
Siya talaga yung binabantayan ngayon sa game niyan. From the first set, yung blockers, pumupunta talaga sa kanya.
Yeah.
And they know na Basarte would, start the game with Zam, making an impression para din lumakas yung kumpiyansa ng team.
First ball still is a problem for Mapua. Aya Dinsing with her 11th point. This one comes off an ace. Let's go to a quick break. After a few reminders, report naman ni Glycel Galpo.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa baluarte ng mga general sa Paco, Manila to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the EAC Generals for the upcoming and much awaited historical NCAA Season 100. Back to the ballgame here at the NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. After that shaky first set, the Lady Blazers have found and gained the rhythm and momentum that they were looking for. Still, there's no room for complacency for these girls, especially against a team that has defeated them in the first round. In this third set, ang gusto lang ni Consultant Jerry is for them to be more confident in trusting what they are capable of. Para naman sa kabilang koponan, what they're trying to prevent is their cycle of being rattled and stopping their aggressive defensive play sa tuwing nalalamangan sila. Kaya ang paalala ni Coach Aying Esteban ay maglaro lang sila at huwag nang tignan pa ang kanilang score. He also remained adamant about their errors, saying ang error natin ang nagpapababa ng ating momentum. Martin and Melissa?
Thanks, Glycel. That's right, Benilde is back on track, back to being a well-oiled machine. Mapua looks rattled after starting confidently here in the third set, Mel.
That's correct kasi Lady Blazers, diesel talaga yan eh. They're gonna play better in the long run, and even if lamang ka ng malaking points sa kanila, they're gonna really work on it and hahabulin nila yung lamang ng kalaban nila.
Ito, Coach Aying with the timeout.
Kailangan ka ng team ngayon. Hindi nila kaya nang wala ka. Di ba? Ay sus, napakasimple lang yan. Okay, nagwawala tayo doon sa error natin, no? Di ba? Jem, dumiskarte lang maganda. Pag-atake lang talaga, don't hesitate. Sige lang, paluin lang malakas.
Kung lang sila, abulin natin. Kaya na!
The lead is 10-4. Naka-address yun kay Freyan Garcia, who is doubting, second-guessing herself right now. So, tignan natin if she can respond. Dahil according nga kay Coach Aying, kailangan ka ng iyong mga kampe. This is the run mounted now by Benilde. Consecutive points to build a 6-point lead.
Yeah, that's also one of the, plan ng game ngayon ng Benilde. I-target yung mga ace spikers para mapagod sila pag nasa frontline sila. So, yun yung ginagawa ng Lady Blazers ngayon sa Mapua. Targeting Freyan na 8 points na kanina. Kaya din medyo bumaba din yung kumpiyansa ni Freyan nung nasa frontline siya kasi siya hindi na-target sa receive.
This is outside for Raisa Ricablanca. So the errors are piling up. Mel, I wanted to ask you because Mapua is number 2 in digging, number 10 in receiving. How could you be number 2 in digging and be dead last in receiving? I know different approaches yan because receiving is off a serve, but I'm sure they work on it in practice.
It's different kasi pa nag-receive, you really need to communicate with your teammates and you really need to position yourself, especially because every server may percentage yan kung saan pupunta yung bola niya. So you really need to read that as well. I mean, as a libero, I used to always take note of the percentage kung saan pumupunta yung service ng kalaban.
Yeah.
So, as a libero, I position my teammates to kung saan sila pupwesto na. Sasabihin ko, dyan yan, or ready, or doon. So, now we are seeing a lot of miscommunication from the side of Di Mapua, kaya na nag-scramble din yung reception nila. And iba kasi yung timing talaga ng service receive.
Yeah. So, again, parte po yan ng Scouting. Si Mel na yung binigyan ng bola.
Kasi in-explain ko nga
Oo
daw
nga
kung
eh.
paano ba.
Sige nga, ikaw naman daw. Ate, ayan o. Ashley is able to connect on this off-the-block hit. But that's interesting. You also have to scout the servers. Diba? They're
Hindi lang
projected
spikes.
starters. Yeah. Ano yung tendency nila, yung sino yung tina-target nila kung nagso-serve sila.
Yes.
So, Freyan Garcia, that's a confidence-boosting point for her.
It was good for Coach Aying to reminder na kailangan ka ng team ngayon. Kung wala ka, wala din yung team. Kasi si Freyan talaga, whenever she smiles, you know, every time she scores, jumpy siyang player eh. So nakakataas ng moral yun for her teammates.
Zam! Wow! The emphatic hit from Zam Nolasco.
We are seeing rare running attacks from her, pero really effective ngayon yung connection nila ni Basarte sa back quick hits niya.
Now Zam will start from the service line. Ooh, another faulty first ball. Freyan, inargahan ni Freyan Garcia.
Freyan has been successful with her target na zone 1. But you can't do the same thing if you're going up against the Lady Blazers.
Yeah.
Kailangan ka din mag-variate ng mga palo mo.
Should get her back to her rhythm. Gavika. Basarte, back set. Ondangan unable to get to it properly.
The set was a bit far from the net. Yun yung mahirap and very challenging pag malayo sa net and pumasok ka na sa loob.
Na gano'n lang sila. They just laughed it off. Itong si Basarte. Tsaka si Ondangan.
Yes, at this point, the pressure is on Mapua.
Yeah, that's right. Basarte setting up Mikes this time. Underhand pass. Freyan dug up by Lieses. They go back to Mikes. Pancake save. Kabadin is rejected.
Block point.
And Benilde, like in set number 2.
Ang ganda ng bawi ni Ondagan dun sa blocking. You know, she may have committed an error sa...
Hold on.
We are...
There is a sitch. 16-8 tayo.
Second technical timeout.
Benilde doubling up on Mapua.
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako.
Para sa inyong kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso, sumali na sa UScoop Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at videos. Maaaring ma-feature ang inyong istorya sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag UScoop sa inyong mga post. Abangan po namin yan. At nakakita na tayo ng mga UScoop posts recently sa ating mga social media pages of GMA. Meantime, back to the action. It is Benilde with a commanding lead in the third set. That's a good way to respond if you're Mapua. Greg Cabadin scoring right away.
Great target by Kabading, pushing it to the corner pocket kasi pumasok yung libero ng Benilde.
9-16. First player in double figures for Mapua, Freyan Garcia. Christian Dangan tracked down by Freyan. This is gonna be a free ball. Basarte. Tenzing. Just too much juice behind that attack.
Sobrang iniwas si Densing from the blockers, from the hands of the blockers ng Mapua, but nasobrahan sa lihis.
Yun yung familiar na lihis na atake nito ni Densing. Freyan serves again. Ondangan. Gavika over to Raisa who had to adjust. Basarte. Tenzing. Gavika was there. Ito na si Greg Cabadin!
Kabayan is really surprising us at this point with 2 straight points. No, she's trying na kumapit talaga sa puntos at humabol sa lamang ng Lady Blazers.
11, serving 16. Tensing again.
That middle part of their floor defense. Kanina pa yan, hindi pa sila nakaka-adjust dyan sa floor defense na yan.
We've seen an identical hit from Ayadin Singh earlier.
Yeah, that's the difference between the Mapua and the Lady Blazers. The Lady Blazers adjusted well sa mga pagkukulang nila and weaknesses nila nung first set. And ngayon, they're utilizing sa mga weaknesses ngayon ng Mapua. That's why ang laki ng lamang nila ng second set and ng third set. And hindi pa rin nakaka-adjust si Mapua sa service reception and sa floor defense ng mga butas nila.
Yeah. 12-17. Mapua will try to make a push to keep it close. That's an excellent serve from Ong. Service ace for Nicole Ong. And a quick timeout by Coach Jerry Yee.
Landing ka, lumandi ka nang nakatayo, hindi ka na landing ng paluhod ha. Wala na pag dinadrop ball sa ulo mo, iangat mo lang ng iangat yun. Tapos ready lang agad doon sa pag inangat yung bola, ready lang agad. Ilan yung blocker na spiker doon? 2? 3? O tao-tao na lang muna, tignan lang kung saan lumiikot. Pag hindi nag-quick, lock lang, one way lang, tapos depensa lang dito sa kabila. Depensa na. Nicole, huwag magulat Nicole ha, huwag kang magulat sa depensa.
No, great reminder of Coach Aying na yung depensa sa gitna talaga. Kunin nyo. Tip lang yan. Easier yan than their strong spikes na Lady Blazers. So let's see if makaka-adjust sila sa depensa kagad sa reminder ni Coach Aying.
And this is how Mapua has responded so far. They're trying to keep it close. A couple of mini runs for the Lady Cardinals to send themselves to within 4. Make that 5. Wewe Estoque. Kakapasok lang ulit. Nagparamdam agad.
You're really gonna props to the players who came off from the bench but delivered right away for the Lady Blazers. Yun yung maganda sa kanila. Ang dami nilang cards to play. At every spiker, iba't ibang klaseng palo. So ang hirap nun when it comes to floor defense for the Mapua Lady Cardinals. Ang hirap na hirap sila yun sa depensa kasi hindi nila alam kung saan sila pupwesto kasi iba't ibang klaseng spiker pinapasok ngayon.
Imagine, as Rica Blanca scores down the line, Wewe Estoque is the league's #2 spiker when it comes to efficiency. 35% on her hits, and she comes off the bench. Para dito sa Benilde, Samantha Nolasco with a connection from the middle. Ito na. As we see this attack, perfectly placed for Zam. Doble palit na para kay Coach Aying Esteban. Manarang and Guzman. Replacing Gaviga and Cabadin. Manarang. Back set for Rica Blanca. De Guzman. Malamig pa.
Attack goes out.
20-14. And you can just sense
20, service
Benilde
14.
is about to finish this in the third set. Not unless, of course, Mapua responds in a big way. De Guzman, back-to-back attack errors.
Ball out.
Medyo malamig pa si De Guzman and well, 2 overcooked spikes. And at this point, they really can't afford to have that kind of unforced errors.
Yeah. And Gaviga plus Cabadin returning after just 2 plays. Estoque commits the service error. It's 21-15.
I guess Coach Aing is reserving the energy of his players for the next set. Kaya din he took the risk na ipalit yung mga reserve players niya.
Tambasakan comes in again to serve. Basarte. Oh, what a dig. Garcia. Buhay pa. Basarte will try this. Gavica. Manalo is red. Garcia.
Freya Garcia.
16-21.
Garcia with her classic powerful at i-check niya para sure points for the Lady Cardinals.
Tambasakan. Ooh! Wow! That was costly.
The Lady Cardinals have been committing a lot of errors starting the second set.
Ashley SS with 9 points. A staple in the starting lineup. Eto na, si Freyan. Drop naman. Bubuhayin. Mikes. Too strong.
Micah Go was asking for a check ball call. Pero masyadong malayo sa hands ng blockers.
Manalo serving.
17, serving 22. Basarte. Zam! Again, she likes it when it's only one blocker in front of her. At ang ganda rin ng mga bigay sa kanya ni Basarte. And that's our number one setter, by the way, Chiney Basarte. Because Mike's took the attack earlier, she attracted the two blockers first. Nicole Long sends it wide.
Bola.
And Benilde is now at set point.
Substitution for Benilde, number 6, Basilio, for number 1.
Teka lang daw. Shunay. Basilio tried to check in.
Set
Pero
point.
hindi na matutuloy. Okay. So retain lang ang lineup dito ng Benilde. 24-17. Interesting encounter here between Mapua and Benilde. Lady Blazers about to take the lead in this match. One-hander on a set. Mike's off speed. Put down by Christian Dangan. And the Lady Blazers take the lead in the match. Overpass. Christian Dangan. Nakaregaluhan sa nets. The Lady Blazers will take a 2-1 lead. They win set 3, 25-17.